Hello everyone, and here is Jake. Right now we are, God knows, starting lockdown, but one thing for sure is we are only a week and a half away to our freedom. Hope, and I say that because as of speaking, our daily new cases has gone down to the two digits territory, and we do have like a lot more, and the uh, number of cities with zero cases has been popping up here and there, and I just hope we could get out of here real soon. And now that said, uh let's talk a little bit about, like, I mean, since this is here about Gunpla, so I might as well talk a little bit of some Gunpla things, and which maybe I should have talked about in the first video, and I'll start right now. So as of this year, I have been building Gundam model kits for a decade now, like a full decade. I am 24 as of recording, which means I started during high school. My first model kit was the high grade Astra Type F. Uh, yeah, that's about it. Um, and you know what? I should mention that when I first started, I don't even have like the proper tools to build a gunpla, especially like I just bought the kit and I don't have a nipper. So what do I do is I just improvise with some scissors and some uh pen knives to cut up the undergating. Is that what it's called? I don't know, the piece of plastic that holds the parts together. And actually, granted, I'm not really like building Gundam for 10 years continuously, but it's more like I have been building for 5 years, because there were times during the decade I have in I was in hiatus because of some I was a bit busy on I think one of those time I was in college and I got a lot more busier, so I never really thought about um buying more Gundams. And right now, I think maybe I start I started again. I think in a few years back. That's when huh, I should say somewhere around when did it, I think it was somewhere during the after seasons of, I think after Gundam Build Fighter ended, I started building again, I guess. And my first kit after a long time was uh an SD Gundam Red Warrior, something I don't remember. I did remember that the kit that got me back at building was red. It's, it's a Red Warrior thing, but the one that I read that really got me back into is the Gundam Reversible, and that is when I invited my friend over my house, and we so what I did was I was in a convention. I bought a Cherubim Saga for him from the convention, and when I got home, I I take a look at the local store I have in my hometown, and I bought a reversible Gundam, and we just thought, hey, let's just build this thing together in my house, and we did. And then I think I have another year of hiatus. Yeah, I did take full year of hiatus until I get back building with uh, a ball twin set and a Leo NPD, uh, which I did as a joke. Um, it's a valid joke. So, um, I don't really know, but actually right now my entire collection is just behind my chair, so I'm just looking at it and see. Uh, yeah, my first master grade was not sure it counts. It's technically a master grade figurized, the first one, and I bought the Kamen Rider Double. That was when Kamen Rider Double was on air, and I think I have the entire set of like all the master grade figurized Kamen Rider doubles, which is there's 6 of them. Of course, I'm still in high school. I'm not working, so it's it's parents' money. And yeah, so as far as my Gunpla history go, that was it so far. And I don't know, I do have a lot more to talk about when I was thinking what I'm going to say in my head, and right now I'm just like I'm just stuck on what I'm gonna talk about. So actually, as of recording this voice, as of recording, I actually finished building the master grade Gundam 2.0, and like but for this one it will be just the frame of the Gundam, and I might be do a separate recording for the full thing. And I think I might as well just talk about a little bit about the Master Grade 2.0 age. Um, I mean, when I bought that is just thought to myself, hey, this is my 10-year anniversary of building Gundam, and I did not have a single RX-78-2 Gundam in my collection, so I decided to. And not to mention, I have not built a Master Grade for, I think, close to, um, I think it should be 7 years right now, because the last Master Grade that I bought was the Astray Great Frame, Kai. And I remember I bought that when I was in my final year of high school. And after that, I have never built a master grade. So when I think about it, I just thought, hey, you know what? Since I haven't built a master grade in a long time, I just get one. I think I'll get one for this year, as like first master grade uh, after a long time. And I bought a 2.0 because I actually asked like a local group on what they think about the Master Grade 3.0, and I did receive a lot of complaints of parts falling. Like there were certain, it's like it tends to fall apart really easily. So and I did receive more recommendation of buying the 2.0, and so I did just that. And I mean, building it was actually, it's not bad. It's not terrible when building it, but it's during like when you putting like the final assembly, that is when I kind of regretting it. Which I should say, I think my third Gundam Master Grade was I'm not sure it was the third or the second. I remember bought that from EXO. It's a Master Grade Delta Plus. And if I would say of all the kits I regret buying, it will be the Master Grade Delta Plus, because it's really just like there's just so many moving parts, and the transformation to Wave Rider mode is, in my opinion, is unnecessarily complicated. And so I just after building it, I just leave it in Wave Rider mode all the way up to now. And then after that, I haven't bought a Master Grade, and I bought a Master Grade 2.0, and I should say I have some regret buying it, because the one thing that really drives me up the wall is the joints at the hip. Like when you think about like a typical, like in Gunpla, the hip joint is the peg is on the waist, but for the 2.0, the peg is on the legs itself. So the one problem I found was it has a tendency to, like the leg would fall off. And if you can tell, that is very frustrating, because if you don't have lots of action base and you tend to have your gunpla in standing on your 2 feet, if the leg falls apart, that would just it is just disaster. It is quite disastrous when the legs tend to fall apart. Like of all the things it chose to fall apart is the legs. And it frustrates me so much that I almost just want to just scream to the air. Like that. That's how mad I was. I almost screamed in my room, but I didn't, because my parents were outside watching television, and they just don't like it when when I start raging. And so now that is that. That is the last gunpla that I have. And I don't tend to keep a backlog when I buy a Gundam. I get it, and I buy it and I build it on the same day. That's how it works. So then I tend to buy. It's most of my gunpla is more or less like an impulse buying. It's most of them are from my impulse buying. So, and now I have no Gundam, I have no more gunpla to build, which, you know what, since actually this recording is actually going on a bit longer than I thought. Almost at 15 minutes now, so I think I might as well just put the entire build in this video. So, and after this, I just hope that it would be I can finally just get out, and I just hope things over in Kuala Lumpur would be things in Kuala Lumpur would be much better. So, and just so I could again I could finally move there and start my job at a hobby shop there, and hopefully I could convince my friends to be, you know, I could convince my friends to live together in a house, and uh probably, and just let's see what kind of retardation we could get living together. So I mean that if we could be released from quarantine, till then, because as of speaking, I do actually have a new. I am aiming for new some. I have some kits I want to buy in mind. Right now, I have three. They are all the same case, just different variant: the Tyrian round type, Space type, and Space Commander type. And why the Tyrian? Because again, I I actually heard this from group recommendation. There is a lot that says that the Tyrian kids are very like okay, like have you heard like people say, oh, which Gundam is the most underrated Gundam of all time, or if you want something different, and you know and if you know which video I'm talking about, uh yeah, good on you. But so I was semi expecting the Tyrian would be there, but I didn't see it. So, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy all three of them and probably keep that as a backlog if if I did. And let's say even if our quarantine was extended again, I might keep them as a backlog. I might just keep that as my backlog. Maybe I'll just build the Tyrian Space Commander type, which I'll do it off camera. And yeah, I think yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so I don't think I'll be making another one of these anytime soon. So yeah, hopefully you I didn't make your ears bleed from this little uh rambling. And yeah, I don't even know if I would even still in here that if you want to see my next video. Um so yeah, goodbye to everyone else, and stay safe.